Namaskar friends, welcome to Mohanjanix. I hope all of you are safe and healthy and your study is also going well. So without any delay, पढ़ाई शुरू करते हैं. In this lecture, we will calculate power of this sine function, that is sinusoidal waveform. So to calculate power of any signal, first we have to see whether the given signal is periodic or non-periodic. As we know that sine function is periodic in nature, so we just have to apply formula for power of any periodic signal. So formula for power of periodic signal is 1 by t naught integration from minus t naught by 2 to plus t naught by 2 mod of xt square dt. Now we just have to put this value of xt from the question, and we can directly write from the question that mod of xt is a naught sine omega naught t. We can remove here this mod value as it will not affect our calculation. So I am removing it and making it as a bracket. So don't be confused in this. It will does not affect our calculation. And as we know that sine function is a odd function. Okay. And can you say what will be the sine square t? Yes, friends, as odd into odd will become even signal. That's why sine t into sine t, that is sine square t, will become a even function. And as we know from our previous lectures also, that if any signal ft is a even signal, then integration from minus a to plus a ft dt will be 2 into integration from 0 to a. This will be 0 to a ft dt. So we have to apply this formula here as a naught square sine square omega t. Here square is there. That's why I am telling a naught square sine square omega naught t is a even signal. That's why we can apply this formula. And by applying that formula, we will get 2 by t naught integration from 0 to t naught by 2 a naught square sine square omega naught t dt. And what will be the value of sine square omega naught t? As we know from our mathematics, I am taking this constant out of this integration a naught square, that is will be 0 to t naught by 2. Value of sine square omega naught t is 1 by 2 1 minus cos 2 omega naught t dt. This is the formula for sine square omega t. Now we have to further simplify it. I will take out this 1 by 2 outside and it will become 2 t naught, and 2 and 2 will be cancelled. Then integration from 0 to t naught by 2 1 into dt. I will separate these two minus integration from 0 to t naught by 2 cos 2 omega naught t dt. Now this will become as a naught square by t naught into integration of 1 dt is t. Integration of any constant quantity is t, and limits are 0 to t naught by 2 minus integration of cosine function is sine 2 omega naught t, and as 2 omega is constant associated with our function t, that's why divided by 2 omega naught, and limits are same from 0 to t naught by 2. Now we just have to put first in place of t the upper limit, then minus lower limit, and it will become a naught square by t naught. In place of t I will put t naught by 2 minus 0. Okay, then minus, I will separate these two quantities as bracket, and I am taking this 1 by 2 omega naught outside, and it will become sine 2 omega naught t naught by 2, 2 and 2 will be cancelled, minus sine 0. First I have taken t is equal to t naught by 2, then t is equal to 0. So friends, it will become a naught square by t naught by 2 minus 0, I am removing it, minus 1 by 2 omega naught, and here sine 0 is 0. And what is the value of sine omega naught t naught? For your information, I am telling you that here in this function, omega naught t naught is equal to 2 pi. So you remember this? As we already know that t naught is equal to 2 pi by omega naught. So I am writing it as omega naught cross multiplication, omega naught t naught is equal to 2 pi. That's why here what is the function? Sine omega naught t naught. So I can write it as sine 2 pi. And what is the value of sine 2 pi? 0. So this whole term will become 0. And this t naught will be cancelled, and value will come out as a naught square by 2. So we have got it the power of any sine function as a naught square by 2. So let's move into next slide. I am directly writing here power of any sine function as a naught square by 2, which is amplitude square by 2. And as we already know that RMS of any sinusoidal waveform, that is root mean square of any sinusoidal waveform, is A naught, that is the amplitude, divided by root 2. If we square both sides of this equation, what we get? RMS square is equal to A naught square by 2, which is same as P. So we can say that power is equal to root mean square whole square. So we can say that this is the root mean square. That means power is power of any signal. Power of any signal is mean square, as this term means root, and square of any root is the same. That means we can say it as ms. That means mean square of that signal. Sorry for my handwriting. So I hope all of you understood that power of any signal is mean square of that signal. So this conclusion is very, very important. All of you must remember this. And answer of the power of any sine function, that is a naught square by 2, is also very important. I will show you how it is important in our next lectures. So be with me. उम्मीद करता हूं कि आप सभी को ये लेक्चर पसंद आया होगा, और अगर पसंद आया तो इसे लाइक करना ना भूलें, अपने दोस्तों में ज्यादा से ज्यादा शेयर करें। अपने कोई भी फीडबैक या क्वेरी है तो उसे कमेंट सेक्शन में लिखना ना भूलें, और अगर अभी तक चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो जल्दी से जल्दी सब्सक्राइब करें, और बेल आइकन को भी प्रेस करना ना भूलें, ताकि आपको मेरे सारे नए वीडियो की नोटिफिकेशन मिल सके। धन्यवाद दोस्तों, जय हिंद।